Ohio State has won the toss of the coin. They've elected to receive. Michigan will kick off. The teams are lined up. The fans are on their feet. Dana Coyne's kick is coming down around the Buckeye 13-yard line, where it's taken by Campana. He picks up a block at the 20. Campana's at the Ohio 25. 30 breaks a tackle at the 35. Over the 40 and finally brought down at the Ohio State 44-yard line by Marty Huff and Dana Coyne. Wow. First and 10 at their own 44. Kearns at quarterback. Rex takes the ball from center. Rolls out. Fakes a draw to Otis. He tucks the ball. He's going to run. He's rambling over the Buckeye 43. He picks up a beautiful block at midfield. Kearns at the Michigan 40, 35, and finally run out of bounds at the Wolverine 31-yard line by Tom Curtis and Barry Pearson. What a football team. Ohio, first and 10 on the Michigan 31-yard line. The Wolverines dig in defensively.
Michigan dug in and held Ohio. 3 plays later, Michigan was forced to punt. A fine punt return by Ohio's Larry Zalinas put the ball deep in Michigan territory.
7.5 minutes remaining in the first period. 4 plays after Zalinas' great punt return finds Ohio State at the Michigan 1-yard line. No score in the ball game. Ends in tight. Full house team in the backfield. Kern hands off to big Jim Otis, who bulls his way into the Michigan end zone. The Buckeyes lead 6-0.
Ohio missed the extra point. Michigan took the kickoff and moved to the Ohio State 3-yard line.
Michigan's determined to tie up this ball game. Ohio State 6, Michigan nothing. Second and goal at the Buckeye 3. Moorhead takes the ball from center. Hands off to Garvey Craw. And Craw's fighting his way behind blocks by Harpring and Baumgartner into the Buckeye end zone. And we have a brand new football game here in front of 103,000 fans. Michigan 6, Ohio State 6. And the all-important extra point is coming up. The ball is snapped. It's spotted. It's kicked. It splits the Buckeye uprights. The Wolverines lead 7-6. Michigan has just established themselves as a real threat to this vaunted Ohio State football machine of 1969. The first quarter is into the record books. Michigan 7, Ohio State 6, but Ohio is threatening again. 3rd and 14 at the Michigan 22-yard line. The Buckeyes are out of the huddle. Kern rolls out to the wide side. Michigan is blitzing on the play. Kern spots Jan White, the tight end. Kern rifles a perfect pass to Jan White between the Michigan halfbacks. White to the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Ohio State, and the Buckeyes go ahead again, 12-7. The legions of Woody Hayes are now all set for the extra point. Jan White will attempt. It's centered. It's kicked. It's good. Ohio State 13, Michigan 7. But wait a minute. Michigan was offside on that extra point, and Woody Hayes is electing to accept the penalty, and the Buckeyes, with a great running game, will gamble to get 2 points, forfeiting the 1. Ohio's out of the huddle. Ends in tight. They're going for 2. Kern takes from center. Kern's being rushed by Mike Keller. Kern can't find a receiver, and Keller makes him eat the pigskin at the Wolverine 12, and the score remains Ohio State 12, Michigan 7, and listen to the fans go wild.
Following the kickoff and behind the running of Billy Taylor and Wally Gabler, and the pass receiving of Jim Mandich, Michigan marched to the Ohio State 33-yard line.
Michigan first and 10 at the Buckeye 33. Running backs are Taylor and Craw with Moorhead at quarterback. Moorhead drops back. Ohio is blitzing. Moorhead gives to Billy Taylor in the draw play. Taylor has daylight at the Buckeye 30. He's to the 25. Breaks the tackle at the 20. He's at the 15. Taylor at the 10, 5. And finally knocked out of bounds by Sensabaugh at the Buckeye 4-yard line. Out of the huddle come the Wolverines at the Buckeye 4-yard line. Balance line ends in tight. Moorhead takes the ball from center. Hands off to Garvey Craw. And Craw battles his way to the Buckeye 1-yard line, where he's piled up by Tatum, Stillwagon, and Campana, 3 of the finest football players in the country right now. Second and goal at the Ohio State 1-yard line. Michigan trailing 12-7. The Wolverines Daubers are up right now. Moorhead looks at the 6'5 Ohio State goal line defense. He takes the ball from center. Hands off to Craw. Garvey hurls his 200-pound frame into those trenches up front, and Garvey Craw scores his 12th touchdown, and the Wolverines go ahead 13-12. The Wolverines are set for the extra point. Titus will try to make it 2 for 2. The ball snapped. It's spotted. It's kicked. It's good. Michigan 14, Ohio State 12. The Wolverines come from behind for the second time this afternoon. What a football game.
After the kickoff, Ohio State couldn't move the ball and was forced to punt from their own 27-yard line.
Sensabaugh gets away a good punt. It's coming down around the Michigan 40. Pearson has it at the 37. Pearson sees daylight at the Buckeye 40. He's running away from Zelina at the Buckeye 30. He's at the 20. Pearson's at the 10. He's running out of gas, and he's finally brought down at the Ohio State 3-yard line. That's as fine a punt return as we've seen in a long, long time. First and goal at the 3. Ends in tight on a balanced line. It's the Orthodox team in the backfield for Michigan. Moorhead takes the ball from center and slithers into the Buckeye end zone. Another big 6 for Michigan. The Wolverines lead Ohio State 20-12.
With 2 minutes left in the half, Michigan was on the attack. And after a touchdown was called back, Tim Killian kicked a field goal. The score at the half was 24-12.
The first half is over. It's unbelievable. But the supposedly invincible, unbeatable Ohio State Buckeyes are behind at intermission for the first time in 2 years.
The second half belonged to the defense. Ohio State's growing frustration can be seen in this play by Rex Kern. Kern looks for a receiver, decides to run, runs well, is hit hard, and fumbles. Now let's rejoin Bob Ufer late in the fourth quarter.
Ohio State trails 24-12. They have the ball, 1st and 10 at the Wolverine 21-yard line. Masajowski cocks his arm. He throws, but it's Tom Darden of Michigan who intercepts the pass and is finally brought down on the Michigan 33-yard line. Michigan is just about ready to complete one of the biggest upsets. There are 5 seconds left of playing time. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. There's the gun. The ball game is over. The final score again, and Ripley couldn't have written it any better than this. Michigan 24, Ohio State 12.
Was there a point where you felt this team was higher than you'd ever seen it, someplace along the line during the week or the morning of the game?
Well, Ray, it was like this. We played a tremendous game at Iowa the week before. Not many people realize that, but Iowa was not that bad a team, and we dismembered them 51-6. It was a smashing victory. And in the locker room afterward, we talked about beating Ohio State even before we undressed, even in our uniforms. On Monday and Tuesday of the week, preparation for Ohio State, our team was high. And we were worried at some stages maybe we were getting too high too soon, and we said no, we felt that way against Michigan State, and we didn't quite have the momentum and enthusiasm we needed to win that one. So we decided to go higher, and that's exactly what happened. And when we took the field against Ohio State, that's the most enthusiastic football team I've ever been associated with.